as soon as possible. And also Sam, his mum, runs a league up at Quad Cities, and Sofia's dad also has a league to get going in Florida as well. So some cool connections out there, certainly from our perspective.
It's a battle of the UPLs.
Exactly.
Look at Margaret out here directing traffic.
Yeah.
Strikes in play.
Well, this is not ideal, I don't think. This is going to make things interesting on that 9 ball.
I think the 9, you can make it. Use the 1 if you have to, if you can't quite get to the potting angle. But the way they're going about this, looks like you can.
I'm more worried about the leave here. Yeah, I was worried about the tap on the 7. You know, all they have to really do is change what they're shooting at, but I think they wanted to take out the 15 and the 11 now rather than later. And a lot of control there by Tyler. Hard to hit that ball at that speed to keep the cue ball in control. And Tyler's saying, let's just back it up to right here. She went forward with it and was able to get the same result, so that's going to work out. Tyler just checking the angle on the 15.
Oh, no.
I think he just squeezed out to where it can be hit, but I don't think it can be made. Yeah, what do you do here?
You might have to, depends how tight it is. It's difficult to say. I mean, it looks like it's a big bend. Maybe, well, digging down, just trying to bend it around a touch. Yeah, very good shot. Using the 1 just meaning it didn't have to be as big a bend, but it was still a very high quality shot. And very nice 8 ball as well. So a little bit of bother on the way through for that run out, but they get there.
And Sam Henderson is going to do what he did last night, come in here and try and make things happen on this break.
No, very good break. Hit that nice.
It's kind of a little rough here because you want to take the solids, but there's not a good solid to shoot at, really.
Stripes aren't bad though. There's no issues on stripes.
It's not terrible. Okay. All right, this is workable. This is workable. The 14 ball is going to be the issue because I think it only goes in the top right-hand corner. It might go in the side. But if Sam thought it was an issue, he would be working it out right now. He's very good at taking care of his problem as soon as possible. So I think it must go in the side pocket to set up on the 8 ball.
Justin Bergman, table 6. Justin Bergman, table 6, please.
And Sam's looking at playing shape on the 14, but don't forget about the 9 ball down there, Sam.
Yeah, I can see it both ways. If you can connect these together both ways round, but both require shots. That's not the shot. And Sam turned away in disgust. This is reminiscent of what we saw from them in Louisville.
Yeah, I think your best play here is to kick one rail off the right-hand side of the table. Yeah, just like this. Because I feel like that promotes your cue ball getting in the messiest spot for Tyler and Margaret to have to deal with.
So it all comes to an end. First opportunity. And you almost have to say that they'll have some thoughts, won't they, of what happened in Louisville. They really just ended up in those sort of situations all the time where it looked so good and looked so promising, and then, you know, and it was both of them were playing loose shots here and there, just putting themselves in trouble rather than completing the run out. And they were picked off.
Yeah, and you know, the standard of play is very high in these mixed pairs events. So to say that they, you know, lost to a team that wasn't very good, that wouldn't be true, because they lost to a team that was very good. They're going to have to up their standard to be successful in the mixed pairs. What do you like for the 7-ball here?
You connect to it from the 5.
In the side pocket?
In the side pocket, yeah. You don't need to do anything with it. You're just two options up the table, haven't you? So you just kind of got to get straight on the 5. And you can kind of pick your angle using the 5.
Okay, yeah. Then maybe a little bump on the 14 to play the 4.
Yeah, you could either draw it back, follow it through, little bump. Depends on the angle you get and how you want to go about it. But I'd love to be straight and go up for the 1, in all honesty. And that's past the straight. So probably have to draw it back now, or still, you can still follow through, I suppose, and get to the right-hand side.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a cut here, so it's going to send him kind of away from the 4-1, and you got to watch out for the 14 ball.
That would be the worry.
You got it to the rail. Makes the shot a little tougher, but it guarantees you that you can see both balls.
Well, that's why you'd like to be straight there, so you can either play on the 1, or, you know, you don't have to, but that's the way I saw it. But it's all forgotten if this goes in, not a problem. And cued in beautifully from Margaret.
Yeah, the connection here between Tyler and Margaret is very, very strong. Husband and wife on Valentine's Day weekend, looking to have a memorable Valentine's by hoisting up the Mixed Pairs trophy. This is our second championship of the weekend. We'll have 3 more after this one.
Yeah. Well, don't forget about the second chance ones as well, Stephen. We've got actually 6 more. The fact that the other 3 players have all experienced the TV table so far this weekend. See Tyler in the shootout, and Sam won the shootout, but Margaret played this afternoon in the Women's Open. It is a table that does take a little bit of getting used to, or the cloth in particular, with the CPBA on. Easy for me to say. But once you get used to it, it is beautiful.
Yeah, well, you know what I liked is when you were in there doing the interview, I ran up to the bar to grab a drink, and I saw Jordan and Dave playing on the other table, the TikTok table,
clever,
warming up. So the tables do play a little different, just because the environment that they're in. The TikTok table is free and open, looks like a regular table, and this one is surrounded by a big arena with the lights and the cameras. So they do have adverse effects on the table in the arena. It's going to play a little different, but you know, Jordan and Dave are really trying to get that practice in all the way up till the last minute. What a story that would be. 60 years between the two.
It's just incredible.
I like this dynamic as well. You've got a young championship team in Tyler and Margaret, but you've got an even younger, I guess if you want to call them future stars. I mean, they're current stars, but they're going to be the stars of 10 years from now, 20 years from now.
Yeah, and do you see Sam last night called out Sofia and said, now that he's got one, he's catching her up. What's Sofia on? She's on 4 or 5? Four Ultimate Pool USA titles, leading the way.
Yeah, I think Chris Melling and Justin Bergman are behind her with 2 apiece. Actually, Justin's got 3.
Justin's got 3, yeah. Jordan Shepard's got 2.
Yeah, so Sofia Mast, Justin Bergman ahead in the trophy count. Sam Henderson says, I'm coming to take that from you, Sofia.
Only issue here, quite a bit of angle here on the 2. Danger of, you don't want to finish high on the 7. I'm not sure you've got any choice. Turn low or straight would be perfect.
Yeah, I like going to the rail like this, but
yeah, and he's done that. That is beautiful. He actually had a nice enough angle just to be able to run it through, and in the end, he played it with just a touch of English just to hold it. That's a little bit short. Sam can deal with that. That's a shot of a player that is feeling out the table and is listened to everybody else and is fearful of going long where there is no future. Short works, long is dead. So ahead on the right side and easily dealt with by Sam Henderson.
Well, they're definitely on the verge of making it a little bit more of a game. You want to get that goose egg off the scoreboard. And they've done it there. 2-1.
Anything else rather than the score line?
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how this next rack plays out, because I feel like this is the big one for Sam and Sofia. I feel like if they win this rack, they're very much competitive in this, and I feel like if they lose it, things could start to get a little drab for them. The 7 and the 3 ball are in a tough position here. I think I really like the stripes here, and I think Sam's just got the 12 ball to get out. But he's going to take the solids. Maybe he didn't like the 12 ball.
Solids are okay. One good shot for me. But it needs to be a really good shot to get good shape on the 7.
Yeah, I'm scared of that combination. I know the 7 ball does go in the...
No, I'm thinking combination. I'm thinking you want to get straight.
And that's what he's looking at.
Because you're more likely to be playing the combination to play on the 2, playing the 7 to play on the 7, a moving ball. So the straighter you are, it is straight in, but you really want to make sure that you hold it straight. You know, I like the fact he's come down for it now. It just gives you margin.
Well, and he's gotten fairly straight on it. He's given the angle because there is a slight cut, right? It's not straight in. So the 7 ball, I think, is going to drift down to the rail. I don't know if it's going to do it like this, though. I don't like the jacking up on it. I think a level cue there promotes the combination.
Yeah, disappointment from Sofia this time.
Yeah, she was a little quick on the stroke there. I feel like maybe she felt that was an uncomfortable shot for her.
Yeah, it was an uncomfortable shot for sure. It was the key to the rack.
Well, what's happened in the meantime is now the 13 ball is a little bit tougher. You do have to get a pretty good lay on it. Or does it? No, it doesn't go past there. She's going to go into it for the breakout.
Yeah, makes sense.
It came out good. Could have gotten a little hairy there, but just a little extra roll there from the 13 makes it pretty simple to get out. Tyler's having a little trouble there with the table.
Yeah. Sloping sides to the table, which happens a little bit.
Nice stunt shot there. You want to power into that so you can get to the rail and out. Make it easier to get to the 8-ball.
Yeah, plain sailing this, isn't it? As soon as the breakout was made, everything was there. No mistakes. And back to a 2-rack lead at 3-1. Any player of the 4 that won't have experienced the 15. Back round to the original breaker. Oh, nearly a golden break. So close.
And after the golden duck we saw last match, you get a little nervous watching that 8-ball move.
Or excited, depending on which side, where you're sitting.
The winner of this is going to meet Justin Bergman and Tina Larson in our first semifinal. We are going to finish this shootout event tonight. Go all the way to the completion, hand out some trophies, and move on to Championship Sunday, but still got a lot of pool left.
You must really not like the 2-ball and the 8-ball to be going for the stripes. I just feel like they could break them out better. You can see the plan here. He's telling us what he's going to do.
Gonna run straight into that 8-ball. Come straight down off that rail. Trying to, he's probably going to hit it with some pace too. Well,
could have been worse. Could have been an awful lot better as well. I think he'll be disappointed it didn't come out better than this, but they've still got an out on.
I'm not crazy about her shooting this 11-ball right now. I feel like she can shoot the 10-ball. Where are you going to leave him?
That's a brilliant shot.
Well,
oh, it's gone that extra turn to be awkward. If that stops one full revolution less, it is absolutely perfect.
Yeah, I can't fault her on that one. She hit a very good shot.
It's not the end of the world. 10 does pass to the bottom right, so get rid of the 9. You can't do anything more than just make it, and then probably going to have to play on the combination.
Very good speed here from Tyler, making sure to not go too far. You play the 10-ball here, and you just leave him for the combo. You trying to run into the 2-ball, or
you could use the 2 to help, definitely.
She's playing with top. Oh, she played for the combo first.
Yeah, can see why, but the cue ball's not worked.
Oh, it's really not worked.
If you can get the cue ball to the middle of the table, you're sitting good here, but obviously in trouble. That's just exactly what Sam and Sofia needed to see.
And looks like referee Daryl has called the touching ball. So any movement from the 4-ball.
Well, it's one of those strange ones because any movement from the 4-ball will be a foul anyway. But yeah, it's always called anyway.
going to come in behind it. He's got the rail, and he's left. He's left the 7 ball in the side pocket. He's left the 1 ball in the corner. So, what do you take here? I like the 7.
I do too. I like the 7. You leave your 2 to your last ball. I don't see the benefit of leaving the 7 down there. So unless it's not a comfortable shot into the side, which it might not be, it might be a turn lower than it looks on our camera. I like the 7, but Sam's coming up the table.
If I had Sam's ability, I might like the 1 ball as well.
I think the 1 ball might be an easier ball out of the 2.
Well, now here's a situation, because I think it turned up just, again, 1 rotation too far. So now the shot in the side is not really there, so we're going to the corner. It's a solid shot there. Good speed control. And now not much time to think anymore, because we're down to a 15-second shot clock. And again, Sam very comfortable with it. Sofia, on the other hand, probably not something she's super comfortable with.
A little flick helps. That was nice. It was going to be good anyway. So.
Yeah. Well, and you talk about this, you look at the score, you look at the time. It's exciting, all the different possibilities when you put a match clock in a game of 8-ball.
Great break. Better than his previous one, which was good.
I love the stripes here. Absolutely love the stripes. The 12 ball does go in the bottom right, and it goes pretty cleanly. There's a pretty big gap between it and the 1. Everything else is kind of out in the open. It's just a matter of getting to the 12 ball, and if you can do that, I think they're out. And I think they're out quickly.
Yeah.
Sam might actually do it right here, taking the 9 down, since he has a little bit of angle, letting the cue ball roll out to the center of the table, probably around the spot. He's not going to do it, though. Well, this
Key shot now.
Yeah, this is not ideal. She's going to take a glance at the 12 ball. Can she get to it now? I think she can. She's going to shoot at it.
Not worked out. Wanted to be on the 9. Now there's a gap at the top of the table, though.
And I think the 9 does go in the side. It's you want to be as straight as possible, but I think it does go in the side pocket.
I think it still goes down the table
Corner
as
too,
well.
yeah. This is actually perfect. Well, maybe not perfect, but as close to perfect as you're going to get. Stop the 9 ball shot, play the 10. The 8's in the center of the table.
Yeah, they recovered really well. 2 shots in the middle there, not quite to plan, but dealt with it, and just got to be careful onto the 8 here.
And they have already used their extension. This ball can be cut in the side. Sofia does play these shots very well, especially into the side pocket.
And it goes. Sam celebrates. They celebrate. And I can tell you that Tyler and Margaret have competed against each other in the 6 ball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, spent some time with them in Las Vegas about a year ago today, actually, and we filmed a few challenges, and one of them was a 6 ball. So
So, who won?
Margaret, I think. Testing my memory now, but I'm pretty sure it was Margaret.
I think she did.
Yeah.
I think I remember hearing this story, and I think that there was actually a conversation that after some practice, she was getting into the very, very low 20s.
Yeah, no, she was very quickly. Picked it up real quick.
And for, you know, she moves swiftly around the table, so. And look at this, we're going to play a little safe here. I don't think that's what you want to do. But this rack is nasty.
Yeah, you really wanted a chance there, didn't you, when you're just building a little bit of momentum. Not to be. So just over the 5 minutes left. I wonder if this rack will hold a really good advantage.
Yeah, with the layout the way it is, I think by the time we get to the end of this rack, we're going to be very, very close to the 2.5-2 minute mark.
Yeah, if they run these out, we'd be right there, wouldn't we? But if they don't run these out, then stranger things have happened than this being the last rack, or this rack not even finishing. I don't think that's unlikely, because they're going to take these on, and if they don't get them, they're going to leave a counter. But they're in good shape to get out here, but a couple of key shots coming up now.
Yeah, this 6-ball trying to do something with the 5 and the 4. There you go.
How's that worked? Are they on anything?
It's not worked good. I think she might have the smidge of the 7-ball. She might just be able to see it enough to make it.
No,
She's going to have to swerve a little. Oh, that's a good shot. Very good shot.
Yeah, and doesn't tie the 8-ball up as well. It could be a rack winner.
I tell you, that shot clock's moving pretty quickly. You see him have to make a couple decisions pretty fast. Not too much time to talk, but Margaret, clearly her and Tyler have practiced together a lot, so she can probably pretty quickly understand what Tyler's wanting her to do. Just an 8-ball away to take the lead. And there's going to be less than 3 minutes left on the clock.
That was an excellent run out, arguably the best of the match so far, not least because of the pressure on it. No movement on the 8-ball, which would have been a nice bonus. But nothing else is going to fall.
And this is messy. Oh, this is really, really bad.
Yeah, so don't open it up. Yes, try this straight away. Although use your clock here. I mean, tempted to call the extension and really run it down.
Yeah.
Get the full 30 seconds off. At 15 seconds a shot, you get 15-second extension.
Oh. This is a touching ball.
Just do the same thing again would be my suggestion. Just feather it and hit the rail.
Yeah, if it's touching again, they have no time.
Okay, so they've left a stripe on.
Sophia hasn't even looked at it, so Sam's going to tell her, hey, take the stripe.
I think you have to. I think you have to go here. 2 minutes. You wait, because Margaret and Tyler have still got their extension. That's 30 seconds if you let them back to the table.
Yep.
And no guarantees you're going to get a better look than this. So you just have to go.
Well, I guarantee you the amount of pressure in that arena is probably cuttable with a knife. Tension, and everybody around the arena is probably whispering. The pressure is on. What's the plan here for this cluster? Because they got 1 minute and 30 seconds to figure it out.
Your guess is as good as mine. There is nothing pretty about that.
I wonder if the 13 ball goes. No. So Sam's actually got an opportunity here. It's very, very rough because he's going to have to cut the 11, not draw it into the side, but let the cue ball hit the side rail and come into the pack.
Oh, they might get lucky here. No.
And Margaret and Tyler have an extension. I would use it right now.
Yeah, I feel like they might have forgotten it, really. Just
It's possible.
Yeah, but this is over. It's been a very entertaining match, but it is going to go to the Styers.
And Tyler's aware, so he's going to let that clock run.
Okay, come one rail.
He's probably going to tell Margaret here, hey, just don't do anything crazy.
Well, they could
Time's not on their side.
They could call the extension and walk back to their chair if they wanted to. This match is over. Into the final 10 seconds. Sam and Sofia, I suggest, will just come forward and shake hands. Very entertaining match, full of a little bit of everything out there. But Margaret and Tyler played very well indeed, controlled themselves, and only the one error in the whole match for them. And they move on. They move on to the semi-finals of the Arizona Mixed Pairs.